everybody, I'm doing a Zodiac energy reading for Gemini for the month of February. So I'm going to go ahead and relax and get connected with my spirit guides, and we'll see what the message is for Gemini for February. Okay, here we go. It's silent, and there's a dust that I can see in the light. And it's almost like I'm sitting in an empty basement, an unfinished empty basement. And it's dry. And I'm a small boy, like let's say 5 years old. And the light that shines down from the basement window is upon me. And then there's shadow on the outside, but I can still see the walls of the basement, but it's dimmer, darker. And there's dust that I can see on the light that shines in. And I'm waiting for a calling. And I feel quite certain that if I stay in this spot, that calling is going to come to me. If I stay right here. And I see this boy, it's not as if he expects somebody to just come out of thin air, but he is receiving information from the light itself. And the dust is not preventing him from receiving that information. And it's reaching him deep down inside, deep inside of himself. And he seems to sense this. And he's absorbing the light. And he knows that this is what he was waiting for. This guidance, this energy wisdom. He doesn't know what it means in his mind, but he does know he's receiving it inside of himself, like a photosynthesis in a way. Like the plant is receiving the light, and the light is sharing so much with the plant. And the plant doesn't need a brain to receive that and grow from it. Same as the human. There's a long time that is passing here. There's a little bit of something difficult coming out from a shadowy part of the basement. And the boy starts to feel a bit of a disconnect from the light and senses a different type of presence coming around the side and then from behind. It looks a bit like a mud monster. It stands in the shape or form of a human-esque being, okay, but it's covered in like lots of mud and sticks and leaves. That's what it looks like. The boy is not wanting to face this. And he feels what is like a fear that is wanting to face him. And he can feel it sort of like a chill up his spine. But he doesn't want to turn around to face his fear. So he hopes that by closing his eyes, pretending that it isn't there, that it will go away. Little does he know that his fear is his best friend. And the light that he was digesting was helping him, assisting him with what is coming next, which is to face a fear, but to see the fear as your best friend, not the worst nightmare that could ever happen, but actually assisting you in ways that you didn't think it was. Or that it would be. Everything in the energy is quite gentle. There is no loud bangs or the mud monster isn't forcing you. The light is gentle. It's quiet, it's peaceful, meditative. It's almost like you're being prepared by the light for a more difficult task. But it doesn't have to be, right? Unless you succumb to resistance of it, reject it. I don't feel that the Gemini is going to reject it. I feel like the Gemini just needs some time to process and prepare in order to face this with what is a bit of grace, even poise, presentation, responsibility. It's quite like a ballet in a way, like you're preparing for a dance, but the dance involves facing something, but facing it with grace and dignity, even, and knowing that the light has given you the wisdom that you need to proceed with this. Okay. Gemini, that is your message for February. If any of you are interested in exploring a psychic session with me, please visit me at my website at abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. Thank you all for watching. I wish you all a wonderful February.